Hi everyone, today we're gonna talk about how fast you can learn how to program. If you wanna know how you can become a programmer this year, check out www.doorscodingschool.com. I get this question asked a lot, and I feel that in any skill, people want to progress as fast as possible. That is this is something everyone wants to do because people wanna get results fast. And I would argue that just like learning an instrument or losing weight, you can't rush the process. It takes time. So, how do I like to explain this? I believe there is a certain number of hours you need to practice coding until you become a professional. I like to say it's 360, 100 hours, which basically adds up to 1 hour a day every single day for a year until you're proficient enough to become a coder. So about a year if you are consistent. Now you can shorten this a lot. That's what coding bootcamps do. Let's say you code every day for 8 hours for 3 months. You're gonna speed up the process. That's why I believe coding bootcamps work. It's because if you count the total amount of hours people spend coding, that's about right? So 8 hours every day for 3 months, that's pretty much around 1 hour every day for a year. But you can't escape the 360, 100 hours. Obviously, I'm saying it's ballpark, it's not exactly that, but it's around that. And you can't escape it. You can't study less hours and think you're ready. Like, you can even get a job with less hours, but you have a really hard time being productive because you didn't spend enough time practicing. Another thing which is really important is guided practice. Like, if you practice, what I see a lot of students, I have students that come to me, they've been practicing for years actually, and maybe they even have surpassed the 500-hour mark of studying, but it wasn't structured, it wasn't guided. So what happens is that they don't know what they don't know. They've practiced some topics really well, but they have gaps in other areas. So they haven't actually reached the 360, 100-hour mark. So to answer the question, how fast can you learn how to program? It really depends on how many hours you study. If you study, I really prefer, especially because I believe most of you guys listening have probably a job or are taking a university course or something like that, the 1 hour every day for a year is more realistic. And I would highly recommend you have someone to guide you, because you can reach those hours more effectively. You're not gonna waste time studying useless things. And every month that you don't learn how to code, you are missing a higher income because coding pays really well. So that's basically it. I believe it can take anywhere from 3 months to forever if you are doing the wrong things, if you're not being guided properly, if you're not taking a good course like CS50 or the MIT Introduction to Computer Science, if you don't have a mentor. But there is no way for you to learn in a couple of weeks. Any course that tells you can learn in a week or in 24 hours is lying to you. But if it's a course that tells you can learn in 3 months if you practice full time, or in a year every day for an hour, then that's realistic. But it also, on the bright side, it doesn't require the 4 or 5 years that university's degrees require. A lot of people say like, oh, you need a university degree. I think it's too much. You can become a professional in much less time, in less than a year if you're consistent. So that's it, guys. So how many hours are you away from 360, 100 hours? Not 360, 100, sorry, 360. 365. 3,6,500 is impossible. It's gonna take you a lifetime. 365 hours, 1 hour every day for a year. So think about it. Think if you have the right approach, if you have the right course. And if you wanna know how we can help you, check out www.doorscodingschool.com and we can make your life easier by having a mentor that is gonna guide you through this process. All right, so see you guys soon.